We're on a river bottom point bar in Desert Canyon, and the soil here, you might think that desert soil isn't very good for agriculture or for growing crops, but in fact there's a lot of mineral content in the soils because they're rather young. If you have the water to irrigate, you're actually in a really good position to grow nutrient-dense, high-quality fruit. One of the things that we do differently here at the Fortunate Orchard is we use a lot of beneficial soil microbial products. Soil microbes are very similar to the way that your gut microbes work, where they help you digest nutrients, help your immune system fight disease. You know, any of the billions of soil microbes that exist out there are performing really important functions to the plant. And when you have a healthy soil microbiome, they're actually adding nutrients back to the soil, adding organic matter back to the soil, and you have a long-term net positive of what your impact is on the soil. Lance uses our Bartlett pears and our Rosa peaches. He uses them to make Perries and eau de vies. He likes the acid profile of the Rosa peaches. And our pears have just a really great flavor, and I think a lot of that has to do with the climate down here. We get really cold nights and hot days, and that really helps bump up the sugar content and nutrient content of all of the fruit that we grow.
Higher acid fruit is really what you want in distilling. Because if you're going to distill fruit, you want to preserve, you want to really show the fruity aromas. The aromatics are as important as what you're feeling in the mouth. In fact, I think they're maybe more important. A big piece of the whole program is creating products that are a total, full expression of this beautiful fruit that we grow, that our grower partners grow. The very first products that our distillery made were brandies. So a brandy is really any distilled spirit that is made by fermenting and then distilling that fruit. And there are a number of types of brandy. So brandy has subgroups. So there is this category of brandy called eau de vie that's all about trying to create a real pure expression of the fruit. We think about it in terms of what the experience is when you bite into that piece of fruit. So when you bite into it, what are you tasting? Well, you're tasting skin, you're smelling skin, you're tasting seed, tasting pulp. So there are a lot of things going on there in addition to the juice, right, that are part of that taste profile. So our idea simply is to preserve all those things in the brandy. The way to do that then is to work with the whole piece of fruit. Don't throw the skin and seed out. Put those in with the juice and the pulp and ferment all of that stuff. And in the fermentation process, you're going to get some really interesting compounds from those solids.